In 2004, Big Ben, Eli Manning, and Phillip Rivers was all drafted in the first round. So this year, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and Justin Fields. Guys, these guys can end up being one of the best draft classes of all time. I said what I said. YouTube! What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on how good is Justin Fields from the Ohio State Buckeyes. Yes, I said it. How good is Justin Fields? So, guys, I'm going to break him down. And if you stay tuned for the whole video, guys, and make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, I'm going to give you a comparison that you might be surprised. You might not, what? TD, you think he's similar to this guy? Yes, I got a similarity to a guy that I think Justin Fields could even end up being better than. And this guy just got a big bag. So listen, check this out. We all know that Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and Justin Fields, and also other quarterbacks are talking about being drafted in the first 5 to 10 picks, guys. So I think these guys are all talented. I think it's going to be up to coaching. How you going to develop these guys? What kind of system they going to go in? So this video is on Justin Fields. So I'm just going to throw it out here. I don't know what's going to happen because I'm not a beat writer. I don't know I haven't talked to any of the players or anything or any of the coaches or the owners. But I do feel like that San Francisco might take Justin Fields. Not just because he ran a 4.4, but I believe that Shanahan has always wanted a quarterback like an RG3, but he can mold into like a better passer of the game, a better understanding of how to break the game down. Justin Fields, yes, he can break the game down, but I think he needs some work, guys. I think he's way more developed than RG3, but Kyle Shanahan showed you what he could do with RG3. What do you think he's going to do in this day and this era with Justin Fields? So, check this out. Justin Fields has the best deep ball of all quarterbacks in this draft. Tremendous deep ball. If a guy gets behind you, he's going to hit him 9 times out of 10. I said what I said. Justin Fields' deep ball is tremendous, guys. But his pocket presence is the weakest in the whole draft of all quarterbacks. Well, now, far as the top quarterbacks. Like sometimes just because he's used to his receivers breaking open every play and him making a big play, him trying to do too much, he holds the ball, and he has to learn to get the ball out quick. This is the NFL. Quick, make decisions. Quick, run. It ain't none of that, okay, I'm going to get out of the way, break open. You're going to get sacked, bro. This is the NFL. The defensive ends run 4.4s, 4.6s, and 4.5s. They come on an angle. So I think that if Kyle Shanahan draft him and he sit behind Jimmy G, and learn, let's say Jimmy G plays for 8-9 weeks and he learned how because Jimmy gonna get the ball out quick. This one thing about him. If he starts seeing how Jimmy G gets the ball out quick and Justin Fields learns that from Kyle Shanahan, it's like, look, man, I'm gonna design some plays. All you gotta do is hit the open guy. Just get the ball out quick. And he learned that. Then when he start improving, he's a strong guy, Justin Fields will be a great quarterback. And I don't mean great as like he's going to be one of the top quarterbacks of all time, but he's going to be really good for this team. So San Francisco's can win with him. So I believe that's why Shanahan moved up 2-3 was to get a quarterback like Justin Fields. If not, I feel like they could have stayed where they was at unless they see something in Trey Lance or Matt Jones. Unless they think these guys are something special better than the top 3 guys. But I don't think so. I think Justin Fields has his own type of ability. And so if you give Kyle Shanahan with this run game of running quarterback, I think he could be tremendous. So I watched the Northwestern film and the Indiana tape. And Justin Fields had a bad game those games. And everybody was like, yeah, see, he's not ready, man. He played bad against these defenses. Guys, do you remember when Dan Marino was coming out of Pittsburgh and Dan Marino had like a tremendous like sophomore season, like 30-some touchdowns, like 8 interceptions. And then the next year went down like to 22 touchdowns to like 12 interceptions. It was because he was pressing. And that's what Justin Fields was doing. He was caught up in the hype. I said what I said, guys. He was caught up in the hype. And so the coaches, they didn't put him out there. They knew it. He was trying to win the Heisman. He was trying to show everybody I can be the greatest quarterback in that 6-7 game span ever. Because he only had a couple of completions for us in the first 3 games. And after he threw that deep ball to Indiana, he went haywire. He thought he could just throw it deep every time instead of going through the offensive reads from 1, 2, and 3, and maybe 4 sometimes. He just started up deep, wait, and sack. Or let me throw it anyway, pick. So, and then he's running the ball. This one thing about the guy, he's fast, but I don't think that he need to be running the ball a lot. He need to be running out of bounds because I don't think he don't have any wiggle to him like a Kyler Murray to get out of harm's way or Lamar Jackson. He actually takes big hits. That's what you seen what happened to him against Clemson. When he took a big hit and, it almost cost him the game, but they did win. So the guy's tough. I like that. So guys, he was just pressing. And I believe if you get with Kyle, listen, bro, don't press. We trust you. We're going to give you the shots to take. You just got to play the offense. Check the ball down when it's time. Throw it to the running backs. I got some quick screens for you. We got George Kittle. I said what I said. We got George Kittle, the best tight end in the game, in my opinion, because of what he do all over, like far as blocking and pass game. So Kyle Shanahan will groom this guy into an elite quarterback and will be able to have some keepers for the guy, where he would choose to run it a couple times of the game to keep the defense safe. And on the play actions boot, the Shanahans are big on play action boot. So when he come to the right and then he boot around back to the left, that defense end, if he don't stay at home, you in trouble. Justin Fields has a big time arm if the safeties don't stay over top, and then he can make the defensive end miss. Now, he's not a 4-3 guy, but he's a 4-4 guy. So if the defense end, if he's out of position a little bit, Justin Fields gets around, then the defense is in harm's way. He can run it for 15, 20 yards or even more yards or even throw it over the top of your head. And like I said, his deep ball is the best deep ball in this draft. Better than Trevor Lawrence, better than Zach Wilson. I like Zach Wilson for all quarterbacks. But Justin Fields, I would not hate on his deep ball. His deep ball, it's tremendous. He's putting guys 65 yards down the field and they running under it. They don't have to wait on his balls. Most guys, you only see that from Pat Mahomes and a couple other guys. Usually guys will have to wait a little bit or catch it wide open or jump ball. No, not with Justin Fields. He's putting it out there for a speed guy. I like Justin Fields as far as his tape. I just think he started pressing. So, another thing, guys, and I'm going to give you his comparison right now. And you might not agree. If you don't agree, that's fine. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on this video or the thumbs down if you don't agree, guys. Or just go in the comment section and be like, TD, what in the heck are you talking about? This guy is not similar. But listen, I think he's similar to Dak Prescott. I said what I said. You remember when Dak coming out, Dak was hell. Dak gave Alabama everything they had because Alabama was really good at that point in time. Just like they are now, but it was a different game. And Dak Prescott had a nice ball. And nobody was like, well, that's not going to translate. Because, Justin Fields, same thing. If he was coming up in that era, he would have been like a 5th-round pick or 4th-round pick because they don't care nothing about dual threats then, right? Unless you was Michael Vick running a 4-2, outrunning everybody. But if you just a big guy with a little speed, Dak was getting 15 carries a game. But he's a better athlete than Dak. Dak just a little bit bigger. But they will be about the same size if you ask me. And I just believe that their leadership, Justin Fields is a great leader. He works hard. And I think he imposes on his team like Dak does. They show this guy is very mature for his age. And I feel like that's Justin Fields. I think that if you go to the NFL, guys, he's going to have to learn how to take his shots. It's not college, bro. You've been so talented, you just like to throw it deep and throw it to the fastest guy on the field and you run under it. That's not going to happen. In the NFL, when they want to take something away, they're going to take it away. So if you can learn, just like Dak did under Tony Romo through the offseason and stuff like that, learn through the quarterback coach like he did with Jason Garrett, you can take your game to a whole nother level, bro. So, guys, Justin Fields is a good quarterback, and he should be drafted at number 3. And I think he will make a Pro Bowl. I think he will make a couple Pro Bowls if he get with the Shanahans. Now, if he goes somewhere else, I don't think the Jets going to take him, but if he goes somewhere like the Jets, and I don't know about the Jets, they might have better coaching now. But if he get with bad coaching where a defensive scheme, and they're not really going to break him down, it can be bad. So, guys, I'm not going to hold you up on this video, guys. Make sure you comment and let me know who you think that Justin Fields is similar to? Or who do you think is going to be better than Justin Fields? Or you think Justin Fields is a terrible quarterback? Also, guys, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel, guys, because this is cutting edge videos, guys. Yes, I said it. Thank you for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports. Peace.